Muted what? Yeah, I know. I heard you. But where he gonna go and who got money to pay him like that? But the Jets went on the play. They paid Sauce. Oh. Mm-hmm. But what else do y'all really need at the moment? Didn't y'all? I thought. But don't y'all? But don't y'all play a 4-3? Oh, okay. But I thought y'all just drafted a defensive end. You drafted a what? Oh, okay. He would play outside linebacker with Hunter. Um, who's the other guy? Who's that? I forgot his last name. I know you're talking about. I forgot it. Oh, because he's what? This is they didn't. So Dallas didn't pick up his 5th year option. Well, they had to pay Dak, right? Oh, he's. I mean, I know he said he wanted to stay there. He said he would like to stay. I remember saying that a couple of months ago. Hmm. Well, what is you? Well, do y'all switch them to defensive end? Oh, he's not that. Hargrave's not that quick though. He's he. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. We want you to have strength. You want to be able to be able to push that O line backwards and knock them on their ass. Everybody wanted to be like the Eagles now. They saw what they did in the Super Bowl. They only rushed three, but those three were strong. He must have went to the bathroom or something. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Hunter. That's what I was just thinking about. I was thinking about him. But he was only y'all just, well, he was like his and he was going up. He was coming up on his 50 option when y'all traded him. Yeah. Or was he still? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. He ain't quick. He not quick enough to play linebacker. Yeah. 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 Nope. Yeah. Come on, man. I'm trying to get this game done and over with, man. What the hell are you doing? Shut up. Don't get mad because you lost last night. Yeah, he did bop him upside the head. And what is that? And what is that? What? How's that an excuse? You always got your daughter. You always got your daughter with you. Oh, really, Indian? Come on,
It
come
was a
on.
frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4. Here's Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big pickup of 38.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Touchdown, Washington.
Couldn't get on the right person.
Adonai Mitchell.
No, I couldn't get on the right person. I knew where he was going. I just couldn't get on the right person in time.
Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I tried to switch to the right person to be there, but I couldn't do it. I didn't do it in time. Say what? Who? I don't know. No, I know that. I'm just saying I'm not concerned about that. I'm just saying I couldn't switch to the right person in time. That's all it was.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I tried to put my man back there in coverage, but I didn't do it. I didn't click on him in time.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's brought in by Wilson. And out of bounds.
I tried to stay in bounds. I knew what he was doing. I knew he was blitzing me, so that's why I ran what I did.
He went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Here we go. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 11.
That's my fault.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well.
Shut up.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence.
I'm not.
I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
Intentional grounding.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Here we go. Thank you. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Buchanan, and he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well.
His ass got caught on the block. He's supposed to have been rolled out.
To see them try again shortly.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 71 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends...
I'm pissed I missed that field goal. I could have been up by 10.
Maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
I know, man, I know.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Audible too late. Audible too late.
Washington, 55 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Look at this shit.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Fields.
It's Justin Fields. What do you expect?
And Washington has taken the lead.
He wouldn't have caught. He wouldn't have caught him anyway. He's 93 speed.
He knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over.
I tried to.
So makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Yeah. I know next time he try to do a screen, I just send heat from the other side.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
No, he did a screen. The blitz was there.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
He caught me. He caught me when I was in the middle of an audible. That's how he got me with the mesh. Because I was trying to audible. I was trying to audible out of the blitz I was in, but he caught me when I was doing the audible. That's how he got me.
Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm
hold me. I just made a fucking
watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Shit.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Don't cut. It was there. I know.
Field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I know. I should have just went to the other guy. It's my fault. It's my fault.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the
I knew where he was going. I know he runs out of that formation now.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Yeah, I know.
28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route. but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's on the screen again. Or running. So that's the same formation he did the screen out of.
Now it's
I knew it. No, I knew it. Because I said he from that side of the field, but I knew he was running the screen again. I knew it was coming.
Down for a loss of 12 that time. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Lord.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Sorry. I did run the ball earlier. He's only up by 2 scores, so I'm still in the game. So
and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
he ran the ball, Darren.
Offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half.
He dropped the fucking ball. That was touchdown all the way. That was touchdown. That was touchdown. He dropped it. He dropped it.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back.
Europeans? What are you talking about, Europeans? I have no European. My quarterback is black. Lane ain't white. What the hell? That's the last thing I need is for Neal to get hurt.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
In motion right, that's Wilson. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Down the sideline he goes. And they'll have it in the red
No, that's not a wide receiver.
Over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
That's a wide receiver I got. That's Johnny Wilson. I got him from Tula.
Pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it.
He got ball first.
It sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
He dropped the damn ball.
Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second.
No, because if he would have jumped in front of the ball.
Surprised because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a give right side. It's Buchanan, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I'm doing a quick slant. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, he dropped back.
Buying time to his left.
Yeah, he was looking at him the whole
Short
time.
and
So I
maybe
knew.
a
Now I know he's
foot.
going for the
Maybe
pick. Yeah.
call it 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This is first.
Yeah, he's not saying. Yeah, he's not saying the heat. Yeah, I know.
Back here before halftime. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And
That's garbage.
one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I'm not rushing to give him the ball. I'm not rushing.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Shut up. My time was off. I missed it. Yeah, I pressed the button too early. That's my fault.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about.
So
I'm not. I'm not too
atone
concerned.
for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield.
I knew where he was going.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10. On play action, Fields.
Not a no play action, no mesh.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field.
Yeah, but I knew it wasn't no mesh because he rolled out.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there.
Yeah.
As he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Too late.
bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down.
But you know, in this, they don't let you switch right
On a handful of attempts,
when you're trying to switch to the when
they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24.
yeah, I will.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board.
The dig is his last option. That's what he looks for.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Yeah.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10.
He's 6'9". Of course he should have mossed him. He's 6'9".
Anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw.
That's my fault. I messed up. I changed. That's my fault. That's my fault. No, that was my fault. That was my fault. I shouldn't have changed. I shouldn't have tried to move him. I tried to move him. That's me. That was on me.
And that now 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I should have just did a streak. I should have just done a streak and he would have caught it.
Think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Yeah, that was on me. I should have just did a streak route like I did last time. I could have burnt them again.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Shut up.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Shut up.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled. Especially
intentional grounding.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
No, he's not blitzing. He's not blitzing, but I had nowhere to go with the ball, so that's the reason why I had to do that.
Start for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call.
I ain't panicking. I just didn't have nowhere to throw the ball. There was nowhere to throw it.
They'll set up a throw.
He caught it. He dropped it.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He had it in his hand.
We're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one deep for Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that will
Yeah,
skip out of
well, I
bounds
started.
right
Yeah,
around the
yeah,
18-yard
yep.
line. Out there set and ready for this next drive.
Or the screen, one of the two.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
It was one or the other.
Chance
I was
of
prepared for
turning the
either
corner.
one.
He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line.
Oh, do the middle linebacker.
Get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
That's fine. That's fine. Let him do what he got to do.
God, here's Fields. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Shut up.
30. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all
Yeah.
the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Shut up. Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. They'll look to throw.
Shit.
And for a 3rd time, he's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Here we go.
Now Fields. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Point after, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. He's going to, and now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Here's Fields. This ball down the field for Pitts. They got his man complete. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Washington. Kyle Pitts, 92 yards. And the Commanders have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their back's against the wall. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
2nd and 11 now.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Flushed out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields. Oh, he's got his man open out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense,
And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Hey, Monday. Here we go. You good? Punch right. Angel. Right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go, son.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.